Hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all. Hey, H. Davis, first one. Hey, Chuchi. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Rudy. Hello, hello, hello. Aloha. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here, everybody. Welcome in the bushes. Come on in. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Grab your coffee, grab your sweet tea and your snacks, and come on in and sit on down. Come on. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, how is everybody doing? Hello, Christy. Hello, sweet lady. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello. Hello, be a ladybug. Hello, hello. Betsy Mathis, you have changed your name. I love it. I love it. Hello, hello. Well, don't feel bad. My whole StreamYard got changed. I was trying to update my computer today. And y'all know me and my buttons, honey. Ain't nothing changed with me. Smiley stays the same. I screwed it all up. I think I have 2 StreamYards. Good God, I got to call them because if I'm paying for 2 StreamYards, I don't know. But one of them I wasn't able to get on, and it's got all my stuff on the other one. Hello, Bobby. And anyway, when I got on here, I don't know what's going on, but it's got me all confused, honey. So it's the same. Y'all will get some kicks and laughs out of me tonight. Hello, Bobby. Welcome, honey. I'm glad you're here. Thank you all for being here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. So I am so glad to see you all. H. Davis, I got you laughing. I got you laughing. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I am glad to see all of you. So, how have you all been doing? I hope you've been doing great. I hope everybody here has been doing good. I know one thing. I needed this break, and maybe you did too. I don't know. Sometimes a break does you good. Ain't nothing like a little break sometimes. A fast break, something like that little chocolate fast break bar, but this was a little breaky break. I don't know. You're doing well. Can't wait to graduate. Well, I can't wait till you do. I can't wait till you do. All the congratulations in the world to you. You've worked really hard, and I'm really proud of you. I am really, really proud of you. I hope things are going well for y'all. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. I actually have been having too much fun offline. And I was going to come on here last night, and I'm like, well, I think I will wait until today. Hey, Holly, much love to you, Holly. Hi, darling. Hello, good to see you. Good to see you. And then I said, I think I will wait and put out some, I probably drove y'all crazy with some shorts last night. And then I said, I think I will wait and come tomorrow. And then this time change has got me all messed up as well. And I thought it was later than it was. And then, y'all know my stories, but it's true. I have to tell y'all about me. Y'all can go on and write in there about y'all too, honey. I'm watching the chat. And then I heard this big boom. And I'm like, what in the world is going on now? And I was looking around. I was trying to figure out it was coming from my bedroom. And honey, I could not get my closet door open. My frickin' wherever you hang your clothes thingamajiggy fell. I had stuff on top of the shelves, and then I had my clothes hanging. Can't think of the rack, whatever rack thingamajiggy. Broke off because it was too heavy. Couldn't get the door open. I am like, are you kidding me right now? So anyway, I've been dealing with that. And guess what? Finally got it open. We got it open. It was piled everywhere, almost to my waist, honey, because you don't believe what all's in my closet. So I just washed all my bed sheets in my bed and all that stuff. Hey, Millie. Hello, hello. And it's all piled on my bed. Guess where we're not sleeping tonight? In my bed, because I'm not going through all that crap tonight. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But anyway, I know I still see, Christy, it has been crazy on the streets. Honey, I still tried not to miss a beat here and there. And it's been wild for sure. So I guess the truth doesn't need permission, does it, honey? But is it the truth? Is some of this the truth? Or is the same old, same old, same old? I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's wild. That's the truth. The truth is, it is wild. Buck wild. Buck wild. I don't know. Y'all better grab your coffees, grab your sweet teas, grab your snacks. And don't forget, honey, Smiley said, hit that thumbs up. The algorithms probably done forgot all about me, but that's okay. I'm still going to speak. I'm still going to speak. I don't care about all that. Let's see. Holly said, CP reaction is disturbing AF to me. Do. Yeah, all the things. There's a lot of things to talk about. I have missed a lot. I have missed a lot. I've missed it. I've heard it and I saw it, but I've missed a lot. But I was there, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. What do y'all? Let's talk about this first. Let's quickly, briefly, because it's not. We don't need to go into it long or anything. Let's talk about what is your reactions to Jake Harrow's sentencing. Do you think it was justice or closure? Or what do y'all think? Do you think it was too easy? What is your thoughts and opinions on that? Did anybody see that? Because Jake went to court. They pushed Rebecca off until January. Her lawyer was there. She got out of court. She's not changing her plea. I don't think justice was done, in my opinion. But, it is what it is. I still say, where's baby Emmanuel? Where's baby Emmanuel? Hmm. Yeah, I hope he never gets out. I hope he never gets out, Holly. Um, I do want to say this because I don't change. I stand on what I say, and I know everybody thinks different and everybody's divided, and then we'll move on to the next thing because there's a lot to cover. There's a couple of things on here I want to show. And then we're going to all talk because I don't really have anything planned tonight. I just want to come on here and be with y'all. It's been a hot minute. But I'm not fake, so I stand on what I say. Y'all know that. The only person that gave a statement there was Mary, Rebecca's mom, and I know what she said. So I believe now, okay, she says she never met Emmanuel. I didn't believe that at first, but I believe that's possible, that it's true. But I stand firmly on what I said. And I don't believe a word she said in her statement. And I know y'all are divided on that, and that's okay. We're all adults. I don't believe her. I don't believe her as far as I can throw her. I think she knows what was going on. Thank you, H. Davis, and I missed y'all. She was lollygagging around with him and Rebecca before. I think she knew what was going on, what was happening. You can't miss something you never had anyway, grandson or not. And she was protecting them, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I'm not going to be harsh about it. I'm just saying. And see, I think now Jake is done with the fork in it, like I said. And now Rebecca's playing that DV card. She's going to be playing that DV card. And her mother, and as she should, her mother is going to be now on her side speaking, trying to make it as less as possible of a sentencing for her daughter. I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying that's what she's going to be doing, in my opinion. So now it's forget Jake, throw him under the bus. But I stand firm on it. I don't believe Mary. That's just me. But moving on. Moving on. Thank you all for being here. I missed you so much. I missed you all so much. I missed you all so much. Yes, we all are allowed to our own opinions. We're all grown. We're all grown. We're all grown. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. So what else? What else is going on? What else is going on, people? What else is going on? I hear it is storming at different places everywhere. Yeah, Rebecca needs to be locked up forever and ever and ever and a day. I agree. And Emmanuel needs to be found, or he needs to be told. Somebody needs to tell where he's at. I mean, honestly. So it's raining hard there. Yeah. I was speaking to my brother earlier, and he said it was storming so bad there. So, yeah. I hope everybody's safe. Everybody, don't get out unless you have to, of course. But look, between all the heartbreak that we see and the stories that we cover and everything that's constant in this life, that it all catches up. And, I just needed to pause. So I just want to tell y'all that. And before we go any further, I just want to say thank you to everyone who did reach out. I know I'm going to forget some people, but I know, my mods did, Chuchi, Millie, Janice, Annabella, Green Eyes reached out, Seth, let's see, who else? Randall, a lot of people checked on me, Miss Ann. There was a lot of people, so I just want to say thank you for all of that, because our two country girl people, Bo, people that some of you don't even see and get to mix with, because everybody comes in at different times, days, nights. Sometimes you don't get to see, but I really appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. And I just wanted to say that. And I want you to know that you mean a lot to me, and I appreciate all of you. And that's what keeps me grounded, and knowing that there are still good people out there who do still care and that check in and keep showing up. So thank you for that. So there's that. But we want to talk about tonight, the truth doesn't need permission to be told. And that is the truth. This world is crazy. It's still crazy. Yes, I have been seeing what's been going around on the streets. Some people are numb to the things that's going around. Some people's hearts are very cold. Half the time you can't tell what's real anymore. With all the noise, it doesn't matter. The truth still is the truth, and it still stands. You can't cancel it out. You can't silence it. You can't buy it. It don't matter how much you put the ugly up here on the internet because you want to make a damn dollar. I said it. And that's the truth. So, since y'all brought it up, I'll get the elephant out of the room. Whoever thought that it was a bright idea to bring a private conversation, oh hell, let me just say it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Unsub, hate me, drag me. Let me get the elephant out of the room, because I didn't like it. I'm on Sebastian's side. I'm on the right side. I'm not on a green, purple, red side. Okay? But whoever thought that it was a bright idea to bring a private conversation to Brittany J, and then Brittany J not know if it was correct or not correct, and then put it out on Sebastian anyway, regardless, was wrong. You were all wrong. Every damn one of you was wrong. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, why was it even a theory? I don't know. They said because we're in true crime and that's what we think. I mean, that's what I got out of it, but I don't know. Nor do I care. But what I don't like is I don't like the private conversations being brought out anyway. That's dirty as hell. And I don't care whose side you're on, period. Call me wrong. Get mad at me. I don't care. It is disgusting. Not only should Seth be mad, so should Katie be mad. And that's not me being on Katie's side. That's not me being on Seth's side. That's not me being anything but on the right side. If that was my child and I was the father or the mother and or vice versa, I would be mad as hell at every single person that did that. And if I was Katie and they did it to Seth, I would be mad. And if I was Seth, and I would be mad that they did it to Katie. Right is right. And that's the first thing I saw last night. And it made me sick. It was gross. And here's the thing. People want to say, oh, well, Brittany's on this side and Brittany did that. Well, Brittany, I'm sorry. I'm just getting it out of the way. Say what you want. But see, here's where I have a problem with Brittany. Whoever brought it to her, and I don't care where she got it. I really don't. And I'm not trying to drag her right now. I'm not. But this is what was so gross to me. She made the choice to go live with it. She even said, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, that she didn't know if Truth said that or not, if it was true or not, but she made a choice to go make it her content and put it on her live. See, and she knew that it was going to bring the bucks, the dollars, the whatevers. I just find that highly grotesque. Hey, Bo. Good to see. And Bo checked on me too. Thank you, Bo. See, I don't care if anybody likes what I'm saying, because yes, Sebastian is lost in all this, Jennifer. And where is Sebastian? And if people don't like what I say, it's no sweat off of my ass. And all day long and all night long before I come on here, all I've heard is people talking about the same subject. So I'm cutting mine short. I did want to voice my opinion on it. Now it's said, and now it's done. And I don't want to hear no more on my channel about that one subject. I think it's gross. That's right, Millie. Fair is fair. Don't care if you like the person or not. That's right. I would lose my shit as well if it was my child. And I know a lot of people saying Chris went on Queen Bee's last night and whatever. Well, actually, I heard Chris last night, and I'm not being funny. Not everything I agreed with, but some of the things I actually agreed with him. Not all of them. Yeah, I wasn't happy about it, Jennifer, when I saw it. I saw it right as it unfolded. It was not nice. That was not nice. One thing I could say, I just don't believe in these private conversations. All I I said, all I see and hear is that Sebastian is lost with all the rumors and hate. Be blessed and stay safe, everyone. They are all trash and child's play. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Seth, thank you for coming in, hon. I'm sorry you even had to go through any of this or hear any of this grotesque stuff. But yeah, so y'all just keep passing out the flyers. Oh, and by the way, that's what I did. I told Seth the other day, when I text, he checked on me, but when I text him back, I told him at least down through Orlando, Daytona, and Cassadaga, they have Sebastian's flyers. That's what you can do for Sebastian since there's not any new news. You can say his name respectfully. You can pass out flyers. And you know what? You don't have to tell people what you do to make a buck. Or you can get on here respectfully and you can share things, or, you can be creative and create truth. You don't have to do all this vulgar, or even if it's in private and somebody sends you stuff or whatever. Do y'all know how much stuff I get even to this day on Summer Wells, which I came here for? Y'all rarely hear me talk about Summer anymore. There's nothing to talk about. Do y'all know how many people try to still drag me into that case? And y'all see what else going on out there. It ain't happening. But you got to wise up and grow up. And half of these people's been out there as long as I have now. But it ain't happening. Been there, done that. You learn by your mistakes, or you learn by other people's mistakes. You should. If you can't grow and you can't learn, you don't need to be here. You just don't. But anyways, with that being said, I know, Jennifer, mine has too. It's been really bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's really sick. It's really sick. They need to grow up. If you're that broke, and I have to agree with some other people that I've actually heard. If you're that broke, get off of YouTube and go get a job and do like some people in the real world do and go work 2 jobs if you literally have to, if you're that broke. You don't depend on YouTube, and you certainly don't run real life missing children in the ground. That's what you don't do. But moving on, let's move on from that. Okay, let's move on from that. I wanted to get that elephant out of the room. Hey, Mally Cat. Hello, welcome. Welcome in. I'm so glad everybody's coming in. Next. Bo, raise your hand. Next. Okay, I want to show y'all there is actually somebody missing in Gallatin or from Gallatin, and their mother is looking for them. There's a lot of people. Y'all have probably heard about this one. This was sent to me, but I do have a video on this. I wanted to play this, and then we'll get to a couple other things. But this is important. Y'all hear Happy Boy. I tell you what, she is snoring. I have to tell y'all. When I took her on this trip, she's always snoring. Y'all can hear her. And I was talking to somebody, and she was so quiet. She slept almost all the way. And I'm literally like, reached down there. I'm like, hold on. I had to feel and see if she was okay, because she was not snoring forever. It just dawned on me. I'm like, she hasn't snored one time. I think she just does that because I'm on YouTube with y'all. But that's her again down there. So hold on. Let's see. Let me get the. Yeah, I can remember how to do this. Hold on. Okay, let's see. I think it's WSM. Okay, WSM4 News. All right, he is missing. Let's see. His name is James.
Right now, Gallatin police are looking for a missing man. James Gestwicki has not been seen since Monday. They say he's 5'3". He has the word love tattooed on his thumb. He may be with another person traveling in a dark-colored Nissan SUV. You see it here on your screen. Police say he has a medical condition, and that could keep him from getting home safely. So if you spot him or this car, you need to reach out to police.
Okay. His name is James, and he is missing from Gallatin. So I should have put that up there for Channel 4. They get full credit, WSMB 4 News, Nashville. And so let's give them credit. And this, I understand, is his mother right here. Let me stop that screen, and then I'm going to share this. Not that one. Okay.
good, active investigator in this case, and I can't say anything but good about him and all the efforts he's put into all the avenues of leads and resources that are available. He has used them all. Needless to say, with social media, there has been a lot of phone calls to me. I do really appreciate all of the people that have reached out to offer and help. And the point of this video is to bring everybody up to speed and to plan a day of searching tomorrow. Right now, though, any more than just, hey, we'll be there to search is really just all I need to hear right now. I appreciate all the well wishes, keep the prayers coming. We need them so badly, please. But I really can't answer questions because it's so overwhelming and the information is just, and it was just making my head spin today, and I was having to drive around and navigate all that, and it was getting dangerous, and I had to have Scott help with that, with the driving, because it was just too much. So if you could just keep your questions at bay for right now as we use this next day to really look for them. With that being said, we cannot find him. They brought article dogs out today to his place of residence where he was staying, where all of his stuff was, and there were two really cute big bloodhounds, and they smelled his belongings, found a trail, and it went around the corner to a four-way stop, and both dogs did the same thing, and they couldn't find a trail past that. There's I might be quoting wrong, but over 60 some cameras in this town of Gallatin that the PD has access to, and they can't find anything. They can't find James on those cameras at all. He left the residence at 4 p.m. November 3rd, 2025, wearing his gray sweatpants and a dark hoodie and black shoes with only his wallet and his phone on him. His phone is only a Wi-Fi phone. It doesn't work with service. It doesn't have service, it only works if he has Wi-Fi. They have been working with that, as difficult as it is, and haven't really been able to find any leads there. There was a lead today from a girl that was in a relationship with him, and she did nothing but lie and give us false hope, and that's been really very gut-wrenching.
That's sad.
It was something that we needed to mark off of the lead list, so at least we were able to do that because the center was not cooperating and giving us information, the center that he was going to help him become independent in life. They're not helping, basically, which will be part deuce of this whole scenario, I'm sure. The staff that was involved with this, the few people that we've talked to were very helpful, gave me any information they had that they could. People we've run into, and that he was regulars at like a store, you would buy energy drinks and water. Very helpful. We've been passing out flyers. We've been searching parks. We went to Lock 4 Park, and walked around there everywhere. Then it started raining today. We also went to Thompson Park and walked around there quite extensively. And the police have been doing their own searching as well. Sorry, this is a long video. Maybe I might have to do two. Anyway, tomorrow we are going to search for him. It's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow. And we just want to cover as much ground as possible, starting at the location near his residence. We are at an Airbnb, only about 3 minutes from there. So I'm guessing we should meet here at the Airbnb. There's parking on the street, there's parking in the driveway, and we can get a central idea about who's going where. I have never wanted a paper map more in my entire life. This online map stuff is very difficult to navigate, especially when you're not from this area. So if anyone has a paper map, like the good old kind that you unfold, that you can lay down on a table and look at and highlight, if anybody's got anything like that, please, we could really use it tomorrow. Let's meet at 9 a.m. And I'm going to pass this out to all the wonderful people that have been reaching out that they've been willing to help us locate him. If that time doesn't work, just speak up. We'll try to come up with something different, or we can regroup throughout the day. Let's say 9, noon, and 2 o'clock. I'm going to set that as the regrouping back here at the Airbnb. 9, noon, and 2 o'clock. It might change. I don't know. But as of right now, that's what it needs to be. We just want to cover as much ground as possible. Like I said, there's no leads. We just know he left that house on Central Drive and then was never seen again. So we need help. We need help covering those areas. When you get here, if you plan on being part of the search party, we will update you with all the little tiny details of this case that are kind of irrelevant, but, might help you understand it better. I don't know what else I can tell you other than that. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your prayers. And pray for James, please, and for us, because we're hurting pretty bad. Thank you. Hello, everyone.
So there's the
Sorry
phone
about the
number
hot mess
right
express
here.
here, but this is quite emotional.
Hold on.
We have not been able to locate James at all. We got here yesterday around midnight.
Hold on. I'm trying to copy that. Can somebody, okay, hold on.
They've been actively
I don't think I can get it. I don't know why I'm not able to get it.
searching for him in all avenues possible. The PD has.
Okay.
Detective or investigator Hollins is a really good.
Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. So thank you, Millie, for getting that. I can't see the chat when I'm in the big. Here is the phone number that I just copied from there. And so I guess they're going to search tomorrow. If anybody is in the Gallatin area, in Gallatin, Tennessee, and wants to go help, or can call, or maybe help give out flyers or anything, I take it that mother is from out of town, possibly. It sounds like it. They're staying in an Airbnb. That information was sent to me earlier today, and wanted to know if I could put his photo out, and then they sent me, that of the mother, the video and stuff. So I know, just, by this being close to Sebastian and stuff, maybe somebody could possibly go help this family. There's nothing worse than having a missing child or family member, but it's got to be gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching for this mother, and her being from out of town, and you heard her. She don't know her way around. It's hard for her to use a map. And if somebody can get a paper map and take it to her, I'm sure she would greatly at least appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, that's what, people do to help. That would be great. Just try to reach out and help if you can. If I was there, I certainly would do all that I can, but I am 500 miles away. So that would be great. If anybody is in that area or sees this, the number's there. I mean, put it in here one more time. Just help where you can, if you can. You never know. You never know. So yeah. Thank you. So there was that. Next, let me see. Let me go up here and see. Excuse me. Let me go up here and see what else I might have missed while I was on there. Thank you, Millie, for that copyright. I appreciate that. I was telling them earlier, I redid my computer today again, since I hadn't been on it so long. And I got on the wrong StreamYard or something, but I don't have all my junk, my stuff that I need. Bo, thank you for being a member for 3 months. I got my bell. Ooh, I got my bell. I got my bell. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being a Smiley Squad member. Thank you. Yes, thank you for continuing to support. I appreciate you. Okay, so I haven't really talked about this one, but I have been watching this one. I really hate, I wasn't quite sure about this one, and I don't know. This is a beautiful, beautiful little girl. And I don't quite, I know now what I kind of think. Didn't know what to make of it before. Beautiful. Wasn't really sure. I'm not sure I want to take any this on, but I do want to keep everybody out there. Hey, Daniel. Hello. Happy Friday. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Hello. And it is Melody. Let's see. Let's go here. Hold on just a minute. And I know that you've saw this one. I want to play. I know that you've already saw this one, but I want to play this one for those that haven't or may come in that haven't. I think she is such a beautiful little girl, and it's sad. I do feel like she's still alive, in my opinion. Uh-oh.
Police opened a missing child investigation, but they're not getting any help from Ashley. And now they're releasing a new photo of little Melody from a California car rental office on the day the road trip began, again, October 7th. Police think that little Melody might be wearing a wig in this photo, possibly to conceal her identity. Investigators say Ashley is, and I quote, known to wear wigs. They also say Ashley has not been cooperative in this search, nor provided any real explanation as to where her daughter might be since returning home without her. Relatives say the same thing. Melanie's dad is deceased, and his family says they haven't seen Melody in years. Elizabeth Meza is Melody's aunt on her father's side, and she joins me now. Elizabeth, thank you so much for being on with me. Let's just start with the breaking news, that picture that the police have released of what they say is Melody at a car rental agency. Does that picture look to you like your niece?
I mean, we haven't seen her in 4.5 years, so what we know her as, I mean, she was just a little 4-year-old girl when we known her. But that nose definitely, reminds me of her dad's. So yeah, it does look like her.
And your late husband's brother was Melody's dad, and he died in a motorcycle accident when she was just a baby. So was that when Ashley cut off the rest of the family and wouldn't allow anyone to see her?
That was when it started. Her mental health declined even more, and she just slowly cut everybody off even more. We did have a little bit of contact. I know my husband got in contact with her at one time and said, if you don't let the family see her, at least let my mom see her. And we saw her one time, I believe it was after her birthday, after Easter. My mother-in-law had presents for her, and she did come over with her. But you can definitely tell at that time Ashley was...
Yeah, the mother was arrested today. I was reading that, Millie, and it was so weird. She was arrested for false imprisonment from what I was reading. And I was thinking, who in the world did she do that to? I'm thinking, and this is just my opinion, I don't know a whole lot about this, but I'm wondering if they're getting her for that, or for these charges, because they've almost, or they're on her trail, if they're getting her on something that they can hold her on, because I think by all accounts they know what she's pretty much done. And in my opinion, I think that this little girl is alive, but I think she's either sold her, trafficked her, or something. And why was she wearing a wig? It's just, at first I didn't know what to make of it, but that's just my opinion now. And again, I could be wrong, totally. But oh my God, this little girl is so beautiful. How could she just go on like nothing is just? I don't get these people. I just don't get them. I don't. But she wouldn't let this family, the other side of the family, the father's side, after he died, got killed on the motorcycle, see her since she was like 4 years old. Man, that's really sad.
Was unwell. She had her hair very short, like a buzz cut, and she was at that time wearing a hood, and she didn't stay for very long. She told my mother-in-law, I can't do this, and she took Melody, and that was the last time we seen her.
Well, this is what's so frustrating is that, with reports like this and the fact that no one's been able to see this girl, where has CPS been in all of this? Like, I want to say it's a massive failure. If it's been months since she picked up her assignments from school, if the family has said there was rotting food in the fridge that she might have been trying to feed this girl, if she refuses to answer the police, if she refuses to talk to family, what are the CPS officials saying to you about this?
They really didn't have much to say. They contacted me and they asked if I knew her whereabouts. And I said, what do you mean? We were told that she was adopted out. Is she okay? And they said, we can't tell you that. It's an active investigation. We're just calling to see if they've gotten in contact with you. And I said, no, I have not seen or heard from them. And I said, again, is my niece okay? And is she missing? And they said, we can't give you that information, but if they get in contact with you, please let us know. And no longer than maybe 15 minutes after I hung up with them, I opened Facebook and there was a missing person post.
Wow.
Oh, man. So listen, my first question to you in this interview was, does that look like little Melody? Did anyone from the police call you to ask that same question? Have they kept you in the loop at all, or even asked you to be a part of this investigation?
There is a detective with the sheriff's department that called, and because I had left a message and my mother-in-law had left a message, and he called and he said there was a lot of leads, and sorry for not getting back to us right away, but they were working over the weekend, working on leads, and that was on Wednesday. And he just apologized, but he did say they were working on it. And then that's when the FBI came in, and they hadn't had this picture yet. And I asked him if we could review the video, and he said unfortunately they couldn't show that to us at the time, but then they released it today.
The 9-year-old was spotted on a road trip with her mother, Ashley Buzzard, on October 7th. A road trip that took them to Nebraska and back again in 3 days. The trouble is, Ashley returned home to Santa Barbara County on October 10th without little Melody. So police opened a missing child investigation, but they're not getting any help from Ashley. And now they're releasing a new photo of little Melody from a California car rental office on the day the road trip began, again, October 7th. Police think that little Melody might be wearing a wig in this photo, possibly to conceal her identity. Investigators say Ashley is, and I quote, known to wear wigs. They also say Ashley has not been cooperative in this search, nor provided any real explanation as to where her daughter might be since returning home without her. Relatives say the same thing. Melanie's dad is deceased, and his family says they haven't seen Melody in years. Elizabeth Meza is Melody's aunt on her father's side, and she joins me now. Elizabeth, thank you so much for being.
That's so heartbreaking. Yeah, it was just going to start over again. That is so heartbreaking, in my opinion. I mean, I can't imagine. I don't know, man. I can't imagine. And there's no telling between there and California where that child could be. There's no telling. So let me pull this up. I don't think there's a video with it, but I do want to see something. Hold on. Let's see. Or there might be a video. Hold on. Yeah, there's a video. This is her getting arrested. Okay, yes, it is a video. Okay. Mother of 9-year-old California girl who vanished during trip is arrested. And she was arrested under unrelated charges. So that shows them bringing her out. Let's see what this says. And this is who? Let's see. NBC News. Okay.
Tonight, new video showing the mother in the middle of the maelstrom of her own daughter's mysterious
that little girl.
disappearance, now under arrest. Authorities today putting handcuffs on 40-year-old Ashley Buzzard, but on unrelated false imprisonment charges. In a statement, the Santa Barbara Sheriff's Department says detectives learned of a recent incident where Ashley prevented a victim from leaving a location against their will, which constitutes false imprisonment. Adding, although the arrest occurred during the course of the missing person investigation, it is not directly related to Melody's disappearance.
What?
Former Police Chief Cedric Alexander is an NBC News law enforcement analyst.
Is the hope that while she's in custody, she will give them something that they can use for this case that they're already investigating?
She is the link to solving this case at this point. So hopefully through investigation and through their questioning of her, they're able to come to some resolve around this.
The arrest comes one day after deputies released new surveillance video showing Ashley with her daughter Melody at a rental car counter during a road trip, both appearing to be wearing wigs. Detectives say the investigation is centered on that road trip in early October. The pair seen in a white Chevy Malibu on October 7th. The rental car's license plate swapped from California to New York during the trip. Melody was last seen on October 9th, spotted near the Utah-Colorado border. The search now spread out over at least 5 different locations in 4 states, while a mother waits behind bars. Steve Patterson, NBC News.
Oh, man.
From a drone and on the ground.
Oh, my goodness. Hold on. So, wonder who she kept against their will. Yeah, that is very strange. I mean, somebody had to come forward with that, and wonder if it was another child, a teen, or a family member on her side. It's very strange, in my opinion. I don't know, but I hope that they keep her, like that man said. She's the key. She is the key. And I strongly feel that. I do strongly feel that. Wow. My goodness. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. But yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, do y'all think the little girl is still alive? Melanie? Does she have any more kids? I don't know. I haven't heard them say anything about any more kids, but I've only just seen them talk about her, so I'm not sure. It looks like if she would have had more, they would have also said it in the video when on the arrest, but if she does, I haven't heard. I didn't hear the family speak of any either, like when they were talking to News Nation. Let me see something. Hold on. No, as far they can't find any other information that she has any other children. Just Melody. That, let me double check something. Let me check one more thing. Nope, no solid evidence at all that she has any other children. But it says Melanie does have at least one half sibling on her father's side, but it's not showing anything on her mother's side. So her mother don't have any, and sometimes that may be why her mother might have been, didn't want, may have had hard feelings against somebody as far as an ex-wife or an ex, whatever on the other side, but it's not showing anything on her mother having children. She had a child taken from her. Okay. Bo says she had a child taken from her. Well, if she did, and again, I don't know, but Bo says she heard it on another channel. If she did, I can see why she did. That's a fact. Because she's not she must not care about her children, any child. I'm just saying. So, that part. So what else did y'all see this week? Justin said it. Yeah, he usually digs, or ICU usually dig for him. So they probably know then. That's probably correct. Thank you, Bo. So they probably, okay, so then she probably had one took away. Yeah, that's not good. Wow, I wonder, did they say, Bo, how old it was or anything? Was it younger or older? Well, it might have been maybe older. I don't know, but it's not good. Yeah, I need to get up with Justin and find out. Wow. Yeah. Sad. Well, another thing, I don't talk about this one because this case is hard for me, but this was some good news that I heard while I was gone. So I see and hear that they arrested Stacey Wonder. So that was good news for Brandy. And hopefully, I know everybody was shouting big amen to that. Yes. Yes. And hopefully more arrests will come. And, kind of made tears come to my eyes, because every time now I even think about anything about any of this, I always think of Brandy and what she said about her pinky promise. Always, always. I will never, ever, ever forget her and those words. I don't talk about Michael much because that's such a hard, to me, that's just a hard case. Brandy knows I love her. She knows I adore her. And I pray for her and Michael to be found every single day. But I am so glad they got this monster. And I hope somebody breaks and somebody tells where Michael is, so Brandy can finally get some closure in her family. And my heart and my prayers are with Brandy and her family. Absolutely. Blue hearts. Blue hearts. My heart also goes out to the UPS families, Flight 2976, after attempting their departure from Louisville on November 4th. I definitely don't want to let that go unnoticed. I may still be behind, but the last time I heard, and I could be wrong, y'all please correct me if it's been updated. Again, I may be behind on this, but the last I heard, there was 12 fatalities. That means there's 12 families who has lost someone they love, sons, daughters, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, fathers, mothers, someone. Their life will never be the same. So my heart goes out to them and their company, their friends, their families. That's the truth. Sometimes I don't think people know just how blessed they really are. And we all take so much for granted. 12. Yes, thank you, Christy. Thank you for verifying that for me. It's just sad. I wish we would all stop taking things for granted. We all take people, places, things too much, too easily for granted. And it can change, Millie, in the blink of an eye. That's right. I've had things, I've got up from this computer and walked right to that door, and things have just changed just like that. Hey, Lock Lady. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. It looked like that engine fell off from what I saw. I know one time my husband caught a plane from Pensacola, and the first time he rode a plane from Pensacola to, he was going to Atlanta that time, and one of the engines blew, and they stopped, and he was lucky. But I tell you what, if that was me, I would have never, ever, ever, ever got back on a plane my first trip. And he got back on the plane. I'm like, oh my God, no way I would have. But he did. I'm just like, no way, Jose. Ain't no way. Scary stuff. But yeah, we just all take too much for granted, people, places, and things. And I just wish we wouldn't do it. Life is just too short. And again, time, we can't get back time. Never can. Can't turn back time. Just things we need to think about and be grateful for every minute, every day. And that's why, too, we need to take care of ourselves. And if it gets to be too much, step back, take time for yourself, enjoy things. That's what I'm going to start doing. Because these streets, these YouTube streets, it'll still be here. They will still be here. These people will still be here because they're not going to let a dollar slip through their hand for any story, for any drama, for any content, for anything that they can do or say, no matter who it hurts, no matter what it takes, 24/7, it'll be here. So if you need to step away and take care of yourself, if you're smart, you will do that. And that's what I'm learning to do. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. And as you can see, I'm back. And the streets are still standing. And they're still booming. It's like Las Vegas. Oh my God, it's still here and it's still going strong. Let's see. If if you fly, you have seen some stuff happen to plane parts. I've spent hours waiting for an engine service repair. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, Lord, honey, I mean, and I know it's a less risk than driving. Oh my God, speaking of that, hold on. No, I can't put it on here. I don't think I can put it on there. Right, especially right now. I ain't gonna do that anyway. I ain't gonna do it. Let me tell y'all what happened the other day. Oh my God. This is why I'm telling y'all life is too short. So I'm telling y'all, I had a great vacation, but I've had a heck of a week since I've been back. So me and my son was going to Golden Corral. Anybody who knows where that is on 23rd Street knows what I'm talking about. 23rd Street's a busy street. So as I'm getting ready to turn in, but I'm on straight on 23rd, like it's a busy street. But I'm not going to turn in yet because somebody's driving their little scooter, like, you scoot with one foot, a little metal scooter. and the other truck was fixing to come out. Well, somehow or another, she floors and hits the lady on the scooter right there. I thought the lady was just gone. I threw my truck in. Yeah, I threw my truck in park, and I told my son, call 911, or I got out as I don't know who I told. Whoever was listening to call 911. That lady fell straight down, face first. And it knocked her out cold for a minute, and she was all scratched and all that. Of course, the lady that hit her, she had a little girl. I'm assuming it's her granddaughter now, but a little girl, probably 2 or 3, maybe she could have been older, but that's what she looked like. To be honest with you, she didn't have a car seat because she was climbing up in the front, and I don't know if that's what caused the lady to hit the gas or whatever. I'm not blaming the little girl, I'm just saying. But the lady got out. Needless to say, the lady was tore all to pieces. Hell, Smiley was tore all to pieces. Let's get real. So then the lady starts coming to, and I'm telling her, don't move. Well, I'll be honest with you, that lady was pissed. She was pissed. She didn't want no ambulance. She didn't want no 911. She didn't want nothing. And I was telling her, you may be hurt later. You please don't move. Please don't move. I was shaking all over. And then the woman moved her truck in the parking lot. So I finally decided to go move my truck out of the street because, of course, traffic's backed up. Move my truck. By that time, some guy come over there and was sitting with the lady. I don't know what 911 was doing, but by the time I got back in my truck, my son was still on the phone. I said, you just tell him to get out of here, whatever. This lady got run over. Do they not understand that? A pedestrian, please tell him to get out here. Because I knew the mood she was in, she was not going to wait around for them. Her metal scooter was tore all to pieces. But the sad part, y'all, went back over there, and of course, by that time, the lady that hit her, she was shaking all to pieces. So, okay, I will, lock lady. I will. Thank you. So she was pretty shook up. But then I started worrying about the little girl who was in the car by herself, and I'm thinking, Jesus, do I need to go over there and stand with the little girl? My God, all this stuff is going on, too much commotion. So the lady, police was taking too long to come, ambulance was taking too, fire engine, whoever. So the lady was going to give her a ride. She said she was staying down the street, like 2 doors down. There was, it's a motel she was staying at or whatever. The man was picking up her scooter, and the lady that hit her, she was shaking all over. And then she said she really didn't mean to. Me and the man started turning our attention to her because then she was hyperventilating, and she said that's how her daughter just got killed. I was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. We're like, just take a breath, just breathe. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. So anyway, the lady ended up telling her and taking her down the street. Yeah, Bo. Yeah, so it kept turning from worse to worse. And then I kept turning my attention on the little girl. I'm like, oh my God, I hope somebody don't yank this little girl out of the car too. I'm thinking all this stuff. So then we get them over to her car. No ambulance, no nothing yet. So then I asked the lady that was driving, I said, she didn't see all this. I'm scared she's going to be traumatized, did she? And she said, no, I don't think she knew what happened or saw. And I said, okay, well, maybe you can just tell her the lady fell, fell and you were helping her or something. And she said, okay, because I was worried about the little girl being traumatized. Soon as the lady opened the door, the little girl goes, are you okay? So, of course, she saw that. She saw everything. Of course she did. Like I told y'all, she jumped up front. So, I don't know. And then they started getting the car. They started to leave. Long story short, the lady was going to take her down the road. Then I get my camera out because I'm thinking, okay, what if this lady starts to bleed internally and stuff the next day or whatever, which she promised me if she did, she'd go over to the hospital, which the hospital was across the street or, a couple over across the street. Anybody knows 23rd, those hospitals there. So she promised she'd go to the hospital. They started to leave, so I turned my camera on and got her license plates just in case I see it in the paper, one of those things, anybody a witness, da-da-da-da-da. But then all of a sudden I'm getting in my truck and then we hear woo, 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 and here comes this fire engine down the road. It's like, I ain't even gonna act like I even see them. Are you serious right now? I mean, it took them about 30 minutes or so to get there. Really? Really? A pedestrian gets hit and that's what we got? That's how my week went. So please, y'all, don't blink. Don't take anything for granted. Watch what you say, who you say it to, how you say it. Life is not beautiful. It's not kind. You don't know what's going to happen. You never know who's having a bad day. Accidents happen. But people can get killed in an accident. Thank God this one didn't. But then it kept going from bad to worse when she said that's how her daughter just got killed. So we never know. We really don't. And when you think it can't be you, it can. Yeah, kindness goes a long way. Yeah, she's over there snoring. She's snoring. I'm so immune to it, I forget sometimes. I forget she's sleeping good. But I do love y'all. And I wish all of you the best. Just be kind out there. Be kind. I love y'all, and I'm so glad I got to come on here and spend some time with you. But more importantly, I'm so glad you come over here and spent some time with me on this channel tonight. I didn't really have anything planned, but I'm glad we got to touch on a little bit of everything. Some of it not so pretty. But on these streets, things are not pretty all the time, especially when it comes to true crime. I sure am. Yeah, we didn't get to have the Halloween party, but we are going to have that. A promise is a promise. Oh, and don't forget. So I hope you still hold on to your mask. Smiley don't care. Don't forget, we got Millie made us these beautiful necklaces. Hold on, let me show y'all. I got them right here. Hold on. Hold on. No, these are not it. I can't show y'all yet. I can't show y'all. Lord have mercy. Those are mine. I don't know where I put the other one. Oh, they're over there. Anyway, we got beautiful necklaces that are made for prizes. Look, it's better late than never. It's better late than never, honey. And I got a sack full of stuff here I brought. Look, I didn't forget y'all, okay? Things happen, okay? Things happen. I didn't forget y'all. So, I'm gonna give y'all a teaser. Hold on, let's see what this is. Oh, my son's. I forgot to give that to him. Shit. I'll be trying to give away his stuff. Hold on a minute. Oh, one of the things I got. Hold on. See, I still got my stuff in my. I'll be trying. Don't be looking at my hair. I'll be trying to. Look, I went in this place and I got this. I'm going to give that to somebody. Honey, I went in there. It could be a coaster, or I told somebody you can put a coat top thing on it and hang it up. I went to Ma's Moonshine Mountain. No, I didn't get no moonshine. Y'all ain't getting no moonshine, honey. Smiley didn't get none either. They said for $9 you can have, I don't know, so many drinks of moonshine. I forgot what it was. I thought to myself, if Smiley drinks one drop of moonshine, how in the heck do you think Smiley is going to get happy back to the motel? No, I'll be in jail for DUI. There ain't no way. I thought, nope. Oh, no. So I got that. Oh, and I got a $10, Target card. I got, hold on. I got, Millie made 3 necklaces. Anyway, I can't show y'all what all I got. There ain't no telling what I might. Ain't no telling what else I might do. But anyway, I don't know. Let's see. I might have it Sunday night. I know I hear it storming outside. I might have it Sunday night if that's cool with y'all. Moonshine, oh my God, it's no yummy. So yummy. It's so yummy. Did you get yours? Oh. Oh, Lord. I did get me a shirt there, too, though. I got me a shirt. Honey, I just got relaxed. That's all I got to say. But, yeah, I got some stuff. And I am going to put on my costume. Happy got her costume. I still made her picture, but it's a long story. But don't take anything for granted, y'all. But I love y'all, and I thank y'all for being here. I need to go back to Florida. I love it there. Yeah, it's so pretty. And hey, we still see, I don't know where you're at, but we still see cows here and stuff too. I've seen a bunch of cows. It depends on where you go. We got cows and horses and all kinds of stuff. I still hear roosters around here sometimes. You're in Oregon. I hear it's beautiful there. I've never been there. My mom went there. She had a real good friend there. And her friend used to come see her. And then my mom would go see her. And then my mom said it was beautiful there. You're in Indiana. My best friend used to live there for a little bit in Indiana. She don't know more, but she used to. I'm glad you like your picture. And I do, and Chuchi sent me a beautiful picture of Sebastian that her husband drew. And oh my gosh, it is when I've got to upload it too. I've got to upload it. It's her husband did an amazing job. And it's the ones where he's got his thumbs up, doing his thumbs up. Her husband did a wonderful job. And I've still got this one, Hey Jude drew me of Summer Wells. Hold on, I told Chuchi, I said I have it in a 5x7. Hey Jude gave me of a Summer Wells. And it still sits here on my desk. And I got a little wallet size in my wallet too. But I told Chuchi I'm going to get another 5x7 and put it over there on that side of Sebastian. I got to send it up, through the computer and let it go to Walgreens and, not Walgreens. I'm sorry. I don't deal with I won't say that on here. With CVS and print it out. I don't know why I said that, but CVS and print it out and put it in a 5x7 and put it up here. But it is amazing. He did an amazing job. So yeah. But yeah, y'all. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and touch base with y'all, and I am so glad you could have been anywhere. I haven't said that in a while. I miss Justin. I got to go back over there. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to come here and spend some time with me. Now, I got to go back and see Justin. I got to remember how he says that. My friend. I got to go see my friend. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy I'm back too. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And be careful if you're in this rain. Don't go out if you don't have to. Tomorrow is Saturday. Just enjoy your Saturday and just be lazy. You deserve it. You all deserve your rest. So I will talk to y'all later, and I will see you on these streets. What is it? YouTube streets, that is. Y'all have a good night. Love you. And thank you, mods. Thank you for modding for me and being here. Y'all have a good night. Bye.